Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, this deck's got talent. So we have a very talented deck in Innkeeper's talent are somehow snuck into the standard meta game doubling season. So if you look at Innkeeper's talent, the first part is at the beginning of a combat, put up some counter. So basically like Fight Club, right? It's nothing crazy. Level up into level 2 and permanents you control with counters on them have ward 1. That's pretty good. A little bit of protection. Nothing too insane. And then we level it up one more time for 4 mana into level 3. And guess what? That's doubling season. If you would put one or more counter on a permanent or a player, put twice that many counter on each. Put twice of each of those kind of counter. Whoa, doubling season. You know what's really good with doubling season? Vraska. So what Vraska says is it's a 6 mana, 6 loyalty planeswalker. A lot of the abilities we don't really have to care about. We just look at the -9. If target player has fewer than 9 the poison counters, they get a number of poison counter equal to the difference. So we're not going to poison them any other way. They get 9 poisons immediately by -9. But 9 poison isn't dead, right? You need 10. So how does this work? Well, Vraska comes in instead of 6. It's going to come in with 12, which Innkeeper talent, because Innkeeper talent doubles it. Then, because it has 12, we can immediately -9 since we have priority. -9 puts not 9, but 18 poison counter on an opponent, and they die right away. So that's the effect, right? But you might also think, what if I want to use a Phyrexian mana? So I pay 5 and 1 Phyrexian black mana. It's going to come in with 2 less, right? 2 less from 6 is 4, double 4 is 8. That's not enough. That's not how this doubling seasons work. So what happened is that we doubled first, and then we subtract from the completed mana. It says if life was paid, this planeswalker enter with 2 fewer loyalties. Enter. So it comes in with 6. Then it doubles, then 2 fewer. So it comes in with 10. 10 is more than 9. So we can -9 and kill our opponent instantly that way. Either way. So Innkeeper's talent with Vraska is a one-shot kill combo. It's insane. But we also have some other great cards that doesn't one-shot kill, but definitely put a damper on most of our opponent's plan. We have Liliana. Liliana -6, right? 3 mana, comes in with 3. Doubling season makes that into 6. -6, separate our opponents, all of their permanent into 2 piles. They get to pick 1. So one of those piles are going away. Immediately as Liliana enters, that's pretty broken. And then Wrenn the Realmbreaker, -7. Wrenn has 4 loyalty for 3 mana, but it comes in doubled to 8 by Innkeeper's talent. Then we can immediately -7. You get an emblem with, you may play land cards and cast permanent spells from your graveyard. Well, we can then just keep recurring Liliana and our opponent's going to cry. So that's the idea of this deck. So in order for this to happen, right, we need to have a lot of sustainability against aggro in order for us to level up the Innkeeper talent. So we have a lot of removal and cut down, go for the throw, but Innkeeper talent also has +1/+1 counter, so we want to have synergy with +1/+1 counter. So we have 4 bats. If we can pump the bats, it's a life linker. That's pretty good. And also I put in 2 Goldvein Hydra. Pump the Hydra, it dies, we get treasure, we can accelerate the Innkeeper plan much faster. And of course, we need some board wipes, because sometimes opponent goes wide. So I have 2 Glistening Deluge, 2 Urgent Necropsy, and 2 Deadly Cover-Up. So these 2 are the board wipes. The Necropsy are targeted removal, but we can target up to 4 things. Target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, target planeswalker. You know, 4 things, kill them by collecting evidence. And the best way to collect evidence is to drop high mana value cards into our graveyard. So, Deadly Cover-Ups, Vraskas, and also Virtual Persistence. Virtual Persistence can also double back as a life gain. That's important. Sometimes we need that life. Right, so that is all of the non-land base of the deck, right? We got the 1-drops. This is not technically a 1-drop. This is probably at least a 2-drop. 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops, and then these are this is also a 2-drop, and this is the finisher. We almost never play unless we need to, and these are all the 2-drops. So we've got a lot of 2-drops, pretty heavy on the 2-drop curve, so not to die early. And then for the land base, we gotta have 25 lands, right? We are a slower deck. It's not a full-on control, but it's also not an aggro. So 25 lands. We got 3 swamps, 3 forests, 4 Blooming Marsh, 4 Llanowar Wastes, 4 Restless Cottage, 2 Underground Mortuary, 2 Demolition Field, 2 Fountainport, and 1 Mirrex. Now the great thing about this deck is that we can also Mirrex to make a toxic token and then kill them by proliferating slowly. It's a long way, but if our opponent's playing a slow deck, like a mono black, we can grind them out that way. We also have Fountainport, which can definitely help us draw cards. We have Goldvein Hydra, creates a lot of treasure. Nothing to do with those treasure, just mana. Well, we can always use that onto the Fountainport to sack it to draw a card. Sometimes we also create treasure tokens, and eventually we sack those to draw cards as well. That also works. We have 2 Underground Mortuary. I don't want to have too many tap lands, so that's why 3 Swamp, 3 Forest. If you're gutsy, you can have 4 Underground Mortuary and just cut the Swamp and the Forest down to 2 each, or even 3 Swamps, 1 Forest. A lot of times we need more Swamp than Forest, I would say. And then, of course, 4 Restless Cottage. Very important to have with Wrenn, right? Because when you have Wrenn, you can target your Restless Fortress, or Restless Cottage, I should say, and now it's a 3-3, but it's a 3-3 Vigilance Attacker. So you can attack with it, get your food token, and still use it as a blocker to help protect Wrenn. That's fantastic. So yeah, this deck's really got talent. Let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is R2R. It's like P2P, but they got R's. One goes first. Ugh. Alright, well, we have go for the throw. And they are blue. Blue is interesting. Blue-red. Probably Otters. Or it could be Jeskai. Okay, the Wrenn Spider. That's fun. I don't want him to have a Wrenn Spider, right? So, guess Liliana's gonna do her thing.
No more distractions.
Get rid of that spider, please.
Off you go.
Michelson Garden. Definitely don't need to go for the throw against this deck.
I'm tired of your secrets.
What is Scar? What does that do? I bat you. Would you like to counter? 3 steps ahead on a bat. Cool. There's probably Brotherhood's End in that deck. Gotta be careful about that. Skitterbeam Battalion. Alright. Guess Liliana's dying.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
She's back. Not really, but hey, you know, it's something. I could play a Wrenn. Does that do much? Don't think it does much. Well, it's fine. Let's go up to 5.
I will give you all the time. My voice beckons to all worlds.
Sure. Your voice does stuff. Good. You know, this Innkeeper Talon deck really needs to have the Innkeeper's Talon. Otherwise, just a bunch of weird cards. Kind of work together. Kind of tricky. Maybe he'll just attack. 1 attacking Wrenn, 2 attacking Wrenn, third one attacking me. We'll cut it down. Don't think they have pumps in that deck, does it? Do they? I have Hexproof. Fires of Victory on Wrenn. For 2? Don't understand that.
The corruption spreads.
What was the point of that? Why didn't you do it for 5? Brotherhood's End. Oh, okay. That's why. Well, it's gonna kill this thing anyway, so... Unfortunate, but something we'll have to deal with.
All things draws near.
So... Now... Gonna make him discard his last card.
Those who get in my way tend to drop it.
Oh, it was a simulacrum. Did you just top deck it? Tossie's bug? You can discard that card to draw a card. Alright, he's got 1. Did not help.
We all have things we'd rather.
My stone, weak stone. Let's get our talent going. You can do that again. Draw a card, discard a card. Didn't do it. That means I level up, play this, and I don't want to discard my Vraska, so I'll just end turn. You cannot activate a vault. The discard card is before the colon, so it's part of the activation cost. He needs to use it. Rated Net is fine. It does not do anything. We have max out Innkeeper talent. So Vraska will just kill him. GG. Craft with artifact? What does that even do? For card draw. Yeah. Have 18 poison counters, please. Bye bye. Alright, our opponent is Ulet. Those two L's look different to me somehow. I don't know why. We're gonna go first. Double Bat on Pingland and Innkeeper Talon. I'm a man. Blue Eye Control. Let's see you control this. Probably gonna see a temporary lockdown here in the opener. Oh no. Okay, well they got a Hornlock Whale, which means I cannot attack. They got Silver Scrutiny, Banner, Deduce. Pretty sure he wants to deduce their next turn. Alright. If I Innkeeper Talon, that doesn't do anything this turn. Still think I do it, but what if he counters this? Well, then he counters this, right? I mean, what else can I do? Now attacking into a whale. My draws have been okay, not great. The worst thing is I don't have a land of certain color. I have 2 Fountainports in the deck. I draw both of them. Ooh. Okay. It's good, but not great, right? I mean, I can ward 1, but what good would that do? Pretty sure he will have a temporary lockdown, too. So we just level this up. He's holding on to his whale. Four mana. Four mana, nothing. Well, I got a lot of bats. Don't draw lands, but I draw bats. You got a counterspell for this? Either way, this attack's coming in. What do you have? Invasion! A Sphinx. What did I take? I did a Deuce. I can go through a Sphinx. I have to take this whale, right? Yeah, I'll take this whale. He's got a Sphinx. Maybe he wants to race. Alright, I guess he does want to race. It's hexproof, which means I can't get it. Yeah, but I have more than 5 damage on life gain, so... He wants to Phyrexia. Patchwork Banner is going to choose Knights. Sphinx! Huh. That's awkward. Why would... How many Sphinx do you have in your deck? Does he want to just trade and then deduce? Maybe that's what he wants to do. But this one can attack for 2, 3. Then it'll just die to the Sphinx. I can bat him again, but at some point, right, I'm just really setting myself up for a bigger fall. I don't have to attack him. If he wants to just keep parity. Just got a bunch of bats. 2 invasions. I don't really mind the invasions. No card draw for you. Invade. He didn't attack. That's really weird. Why didn't he attack? Bunch of 2/2s. I would have attacked. This will kill his whole board. But then he'll also get cards back, right? So I think a Goldvein Hydra here for 3. For 2? Did I go for 2? Hold up a cut down. Why would I hold up a cut down? If he wants to just trade, I'll trade him. Alright, I'm 1 land away from winning. Unless he has counter spells, which, I mean, he could. Not out of the realm of possibilities. What does the fairy do? Draw a card? Okay, I can't let that happen. Season of Weaving. Draws 3 cards, choose an artifact or creature and copy it. Nah, that doesn't do anything. Alright, can I please have a land next turn? Mirrex. No attack. Oh, then that's a land. So, yeah, time to show our opponent what's up. There's 4 mana for this. And then it's 5 mana for this. All the treasures in the world goes away into a -9. 18 toxic. Goodbye. Alright, our opponent is Nyaraquiladrem. Okay, that's a cool name. You got a cool name going on over there. We have Bat, go for the throw, and Talent. Good 3 2-drops. But only 2 lands. Can we keep a 2-lander here? I mean, we do have 3 2-drops, so we can keep playing them. Hopefully that will work. Wings and a prayer. Also not quite sure what our opponent is. That might change the map by a lot, I would say. It's always risky, right? Having a turn 1. Oh, okay, blue eye control. It's blue eye control. And they have a counter spell. I still think I bat him. There's 2 lockdowns. And a Jace. And a 3 steps ahead. I mean, I take one of the lockdown, he'll use the other lockdown. I don't think it does much. It's kind of weird, huh? It really can't do anything. You know, probably just lockdown. It's not like I can take both lockdowns. It's only a matter of time. Alright, we missed the land drop, and it starts here, I guess. It's really unfortunate, but sometimes it is what it is. Yeah. Alright, we get our land drop this time. Going to turn 3. Guess we'll just Wrenn and try to get a card.
Burn with power. Search past the walls of this room.
Do I need a swamp? I might need a swamp. Because he could get rid of my Wrenn. Then I don't have the lands I need for stuff. Can I kill a Planeswalker this way? Creature, enchantment, Planeswalker. Well, also artifact. That's the first thing. Cool. Golgari throws are all dead cards. If he has an untapped land here, he can definitely just attack the Restless Anchorage into Wrenn. But he get lost instead.
The end of all things draws near.
Yeah. I think Lily's pretty good when he's tapped out.
Those who get in my way tend to
I want more lands, right? So I'm gonna get rid of my Go for the Throw. I don't like it, but I think it can work. Also, Wrenn's in a graveyard, so that's 2. Or actually, no, 3, 2. That's 5, 6, 7. That means that we can destroy 7 mana worth of stuff with Necropsy. He discards his lockdown, which I think he thinks I don't have a way to get rid of his lockdown. And I do. Is he just gonna dump Jace? Oh yeah. Here comes Jace. And he's gonna draw a card. He's gonna draw his land. 6 mana is kinda awkward, right? Okay, thanks. No longer awkward for me. Okay, so we Necropsy him. Then we make him drop a card. Sounds okay to me.
Don't overthink things.
Actually, this is a 4 mana spell, right? So 4 plus 3 is 7. It doesn't matter what I keep open, mana-wise. No artifact, no creature. There's an enchantment. Here's a Planeswalker. Alright, I need to get 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Retreat is the sensible action.
Sunfall's nice, but I think he wants to 3 steps, right? Take those 3 steps. He's taxed on mana. Oh, I can just level this up. Come on, let me level this up. And then level up the Deep-Cavern Bat. Well, not level up, but pump the Deep-Cavern Bat. Now he's got War 1. Oh, hey, permanents that have that's counter on them has ward, so Planeswalkers automatically has ward because it got loyalty counters. 4 mana, he's got his Spellgyre. Alright, so he's gonna Spellgyre this turn. Do I make him drop a card? Well, Okay, GG. Because if he spell gyres, he has to get rid of Liliana somehow. I'm not sure if he can. Yeah. Take that, blue-eye control. I would say that was fun for me. Alright, our opponent is Ishin Pong. Pongs. I mean, when you put a Z at the end of your name, does that mean you're the one that got pwned? 3 lands, cut down, bat, Hydra. Reasonable. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say hi. Two lands, nothing? Alright, well, I shall 2 lands bat. Does it get cut down right away? No. Well, he wants to Cornucopia, and he will. So we'll get that going for us. Take out the go for the throw. He has to either Deadly Cover Up or Sunfall a bat. That's fun. Cornucopia. Alright, let's get this party started. Liliana. Start discarding.
Happy to help. We all have things we'd rather forget.
Actually, no, I should not have attacked. Now my Liliana's gonna die to the cottage. Whoops. I mean, maybe he don't see it. He does not develop though if he does that. I would still do it. That attack meant nothing. Yep. It's kind of annoying. Small mistake like that because he has to draw a land, and I forgot that he has an extra land here.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
Also, now I can't really play anything. Yeah, that mistake was kind of real bad here. That attack really didn't do anything for what I wanted to do, so doing all of that was pointless. Abzan. Abzans don't have a lot of enchantment removals. They are quite annoying in gaining life. What if I can draw a card here? Definitely need to hit a land for that. And if I don't, if I put out the Goldvein Hydra, it will just die to the Sunfall. So yeah, everything I did was wrong this game. Draw a tap land. Guess we'll let him develop. Yeah, I played this game badly. I was too tilted from the last 500 games of Red. I forgot how to play against non-aggro. So yeah, definitely should not have attacked with the Deep-Cavern Bat there. Don't need life gain as much as needed to protect Lily. And then if they get back, go for the throw, they get back, go for the throw. I don't have creatures for them to go for the throw on. If they killed the Goldvein Hydra, I'm more than happy. Right? So yeah, that was very bad for me. Unfortunately, that's what happens. One small mistake is going to cost me the game. If he Sunfalls here, right? If he doesn't Sunfall. Because I have to do it here. On my own bat, so he doesn't get a virtue. You're gonna go for the throwback. It doesn't mean anything to me. Okay. Exiles my Lily. That's a tap land, so cannot block for Vraska.
Embrace it. All because you know nothing of Mirrex's plans.
But I can protect Vraska for a few turns. They just want to cottage the Vraska. Doesn't kill it. You can keep exiling, it doesn't really do much. Oh, we got a bat. Bat is interesting. Well, first we draw. Then we attack. Then we bat. Do we bat here and take out this? Then he has a Sunfall, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think so. Bat's definitely pretty annoying. He can go for the thrower right now. He can gain the life. Deadly cover up and a Sunfall. Okay. I'm gonna Necropsy on his turn. Vraska will still get us there. Poison counter is just so broken. Alright, let's exile an artifact. Exile creature. 1, 2, 3. Not enough for the second activation. Enchantment. There's no enchantment for me to hit. Is there a Planeswalker? No, not my own Planeswalker, thank you. How much do I have to hit? 2. Or 4, exactly. The 2 bats. You can tap it in response. Sure. Use the food? I don't know if that's gonna help. He's in combat, so he can't use this for like a beanstalk or something. I definitely am okay with him gaining life. It's got 2 mana left. Yep, 2 mana left. It's gonna go up to 7 here. Okay. We play the Lily? I think we played the Lily, right? Let's tap this to play the Lily. Discard a card.
Distractions. Let's make this quick. You won't be outsmarting me.
I played it terribly, but I still think I got out of this alive.
Embrace the inevitable.
Proliferate up to 4. I mean, up to 6. Now I make a 3/3. It's not a 4/4. I should have played it first to proliferate. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I don't know how to play this deck. And now this proliferates the Goldvein Hydra to 4 if I had done it first. But now Goldvein's gonna die. I'm okay with that. But he still dies from the board. GG. That was a terrible game that I played, but we still won. Shows you how good this deck is. Alright, our opponent is PT Coates. I know it says Pete, but he's PT Coates to me. Alright, opponent goes first. Green mana, black spells. Sweet. Worse, but okay. We'll keep 6. I think I'm going to put back the Vraska, even though that's part of the combo. I'm going to need some removal, and I'm going to need it fast. Here's a Swamp. Already getting play with fire. Oh, there's no play with fire. Shock. Didn't get shocked, but is going to plot some stuff. Alright. Opponent's going to plot some stuff. I'm going to have to try to get lucky with the draws. Emberheart Challenger. Slick Shot. Cool. That's what I wanted. 2 cards. Alrighty. So Liliana, remove. Can't let the slick shot be alive here.
A fight? And you think you can win?
This also, the thing about Wrenn is it doesn't untap the land. It just makes it a 3/3 vigilance hexproof. Haste. No untapping. Shock the Liliana.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
Alright. What do you have in your hand? Is it just a bunch of shocks? Probably just a bunch of shocks. But I get to look at his hand. Might of the Meek on why? Why would you do that? You let me look at your hand. Alright. Monstrous Rage. Snakes. Well, there's a lot of protection spells. But only 1 card draw. So if I take that, he's got no card draw. Actually, this pumps it out of range for a lot of things, so I want to take that out. Thanks for giving me trample. I don't need it. But I will get some lifelink out of this. I do need that. 3rd land. Does he draw a creature? Oh, he drew a shock. No, just Might of the Meek. Okay, GG. This is what happens when you fill your deck full of pump spells. Alright, our opponent is Tomcat. Cool, his name is Tom and he is a cat. He's playing mono red and he gets to go first. Standard Magic. 2-lander. Go first, red, yeah. Hearthfire Hero. That works. I think I'm going to be too slow for the cut down now. Isn't that fun? Alright. Still gotta do it. Do I do it on his turn? Maybe I do it on his turn, right? He'll have protection. It's red. Yeah, he'll have protection. Not protection, but he can pump it to get a 2/2 out of that with the Felonious Rage. I don't want that to happen. Emberheart? No pumps. Okay, good to know. Because if he had a pump there, I would bet anything he would have used it. So we'll have to cut it down this turn. Oh, it feels so bad to do it. Oh, he had pumps? He didn't do it. Oh. Well, we got. It doesn't die. So he protect the Emberheart. At a cost of not playing anything. That's... Huh. Alright, well... We're gonna make a 2/2 here because we're out of lands. And this might help a little bit. 2/2 Hydra. Very tiny. Does he have a shock? Does he want to kill the Gold? I doubt he'll care about this. Take 2. Man, he is flooded. And I am mana screwed. He wants to trample this. Makes sense, but not like I'm gonna not block here. Felonious Rage. Doesn't trample. I'll get my treasures. Thank you very much. Does he want to play the Slick Shot? It goes away if he doesn't. Plays a Slick Shot. I do get a land. Now, do I want to bat him? Bat him takes him down to 1 card, right? But Deadly Cover-Up takes him down off his board. It's so good. I can't turn down taking on his board. I don't think he has creatures, or he would have played it. Nice top deck. No Felonious Rage there, though. That's important, right? So, what kind of a hand do you have? If he had a burn spell? No, he did have a burn spell. I was gonna say, if he had a burn spell, he probably would have played it on the Hydra, but he didn't do it. No, we gotta sack this. 4 green.
I will give you all the time I can muster.
Turn our cottage. It's
My
vigilance.
voice beckons to all worlds.
We get to exile something. I don't really know what to exile here. Okay. Didn't want to play it out. You're 18 out of 10, you coward. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen all of those games, how did it feel? I love this deck. It's the reason why I like playing Magic are decks like these. Combo decks, right? Things that synergizes very well, that takes good card and turn them insanely good. So, you know, Vraska's a pretty good card. Now it's insane because of the 1-turn kill. Wrenn's a pretty good card. Liliana, I will say, is a great card, but now they're insane because they are 1-turn, you know, not loyalty, what is it called? They are ultimating onto the board. That just get the ults as soon as you slam a Planeswalker is every Magic player's dream, right? So this is insanely good. Now, the Glistening Deluge definitely did not do anything in most of the games I played, but that's not on its own fault. There's a lot of aggressive decks out there, and you know, Convoke decks that definitely dice the Glistening Deluge. We did not end up facing any, so that's probably the reason why it didn't do that well. Otherwise, I think it does its thing, right? And Liliana definitely serves to help with the discard cards that we don't need. Deadly Cover Up also didn't do much because, again, we didn't face that many go wide strategies. Urgent Necropsy did great. Every time I draw Urgent Necropsy, I'm happy about it because this gives me so much option and so much removal. This is a 1 for 4. That's insane, and I don't really care about exiling cards on the graveyard. I know I can get them back with Wrenn, but you know, if I'm getting value right now, I'm more than happy. Innkeeper's Talent definitely got talent. This is the card that made the deck, and this card definitely made the games today, right? And it's good. It's not just doubling season, right? If it's just doubling season, it still will be good, but maybe not as good. Because now it has the +1/+1 counter, we can put them on, you know, our Deep-Cavern Bat and gain life against aggro decks, and that's a lot of times just long enough for us to pull out our combo. And then it gives our permanents Ward 1. Ward 1 is not insane, but sometimes it does help our opponent kind of have a trickier time targeting our things, right? Goldvein Hydra automatically comes in +1 counters, so yeah, that's already going to be hard to get. Vraska, Liliana, Wrenn, all the Planeswalker comes in with loyalty counter, which has Ward 1 now, so they can't just go get lost on one of these very easily. They still can, but it costs them more mana. And as long as we slow our opponent down, right, we'll eventually hit them with the Innkeeper, Talon, win con, and they'll die that way. And the greatest thing about this deck is once you get to level 3, they can't really, you know, finish you or destroy you with 1 counterspell or 2 like really good cards, because a lot of these have recursion. This is just painful. Liliana is just painful. Our opponent has to make choices, and Vraska just wins on the spot. So if you play Vraska, they have to counter it. If you play Wrenn and ult, you can just keep playing Vraska, and they have to counter every turn. So they won't be able to do that. And the best thing about this card and this deck that I've never seen anyone else run, Goldvein Hydra. Somebody else probably already did it, but I think Goldvein Hydra goes really well in this deck because, well, it's a Vigilance, Trample, Haste, but it also just gives us treasure and accelerates the Innkeeper's talent. The hard part about pulling off this combo is, you know, you have to take turn 4 off to level it up to 4, and hopefully land Vraska turn 5, right? And taking turn 4 and turn 5 into playing that, you're playing into a lot of counter spells, you're playing into aggro, you're playing into tempo. But when you have all those treasure tokens, now you have choices. That's a very fun deck. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.